Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I greatly appreciate all you guys coming out. So, we are going to go over some builds on TikTok that I saw that I actually liked. I think there's 10 or so of them. But anyway, gonna address some stuff that went on in my last TikTok video. Some people in the comments weren't too happy, saying that the only reason I didn't like those is because I couldn't afford them. Uh, First off, you helped me by putting numbers on my channel, so I don't really care what you said. But in my defense, we are going to look at this. This is a quote from my insurance company. And as you can see here, it says that the payments, monthly payments for this car in question would be basically $500 a month. And the car is a 2014 Civic. Full coverage on a 2014 Civic is going to run me $500 a month. Like, I don't know anybody who is going to sit here and talk trash about me not being able to get a new car when, for full coverage, they're requiring me to pay, what, a fifth of my salary, my entire month's salary, on top of other bills just for the insurance. This would be almost twice as much as the monthly payment on the car. This is not realistic for anyone. And I've tried multiple insurance companies, and all of them want around $500 for full coverage on that Civic. So, just thought I'd get that out of the way to start this off. Anyway, let's get into these builds that I actually like. So first off is this beautiful blacked out Trans Am. You can see a nice big intercooler in the front there. Let's see if I can get a clear shot of them. Some thick tires. I wouldn't exactly call them drag tires, but I would call them like high performance, like racing tires, I guess. I'm not a big tire person or a big wheel person, so I'm not sure what the actual terminology for these would be, but they are thick. I, they're thick. They probably have a great compound. Those are expensive tires, is the point I'm getting at. But let's watch this through. I think this looks great. I wish he would have popped the headlights so we could see those beautiful Firebird Trans Am headlights. But you can only do what you can do. Alright, on to the next one. The sexiest car ever made. The 6th Gen GT4. The sexiest car ever produced. And nobody can convince me otherwise. It's great color. The fitment, I mean, is good. It's a little low for my tastes, but you know, it's got a halo or halo headlights or whatever the hell you want to call them, halo headlights. This banner, I personally wouldn't have there, but you can do what you want. I mean, you could make the argument it's not even a banner. You could make the argument that it's like a sun block thing for the top of the windshield, I guess. But honestly, looks fantastic. I would have it a little bit of a different color if it was mine personally, but no complaints here whatsoever. I like this. I can't see really much anything in the background that looks like a Fiat 500, so can't really speak on that. Alright. So this is a Mark V Supra. I'm not the biggest fan of Mark V Supras, but we have quite a big turbo right here. Clean engine bay, great color. I'm not sure if it's a wrap or paint, but great color. Let me see if I can rewind this. Nice carbon hood. I mean, that's not the hood I would personally go for, but great looking carbon hood. You can tell it's pretty damn quick. If Buddy's got a huge turbo and a parachute on the back, big exhaust tips, nice rear diffuser. Yep, big turbo. Big turbo. He's got a turbo guard on there, so props to him. Let's go back to that last frame so I can get a better look at it. Yep, thick, aggressive tires in the back. Pretty nice wheel setup. Honestly, cannot complain. Missing a headlight, but that's for turbo ventilation, I'm going to guess. So yeah, sick build. Let's get it. Next one. MR2. So this one's kind of a long one, but let's listen to what this guy has to say, and then I'll give my opinion on it after.
Ready Gracer side skirts installed. New headlights with sleepy mod, clear corners, fog lights, and gritty front lip. OEM fender replacement. Retro style Recaro bucket seats. Sparco quick release, temporary until other wheel comes in. New headers. Stay tuned and look for part 4.
Alright. So,
1991
going through this, he said he changed up, essentially changed up a bunch of body pieces, got an aftermarket exhaust, and got headers. I respect the guy for honestly trying to build one of these. Mad respect to him. I like how it's coming out. The fitment could be just a tad bit lower. I love the headlights. The headers look good. The entire engine bay looks, honestly, to me, pretty damn good. It could use a paint job, but he did say at the end of this that it was going for paint. So all the non-paint match things were going to get paint matched. Those seats are fucking sexy. I like those seats. I could do without the quick release, but, you know, not my car. But I would love to build one of these if I could get my hands on one that wasn't a hunk of junk. But, next one. Third gen Supra, which by this guy's name is Ronnie2JZ, so I'm going to assume that this is 2JZ swapped. Got some of the thickest tires I have ever seen on a Mark III. Sexy ass hood. It sounds great. I'll turn it up so we can hear it. Yeah, that sounds sexy, looks great. I honestly don't think I could build this any better if I tried. Like, I could not come up with a better way. I mean, I'd probably run a 1J over a 2J, but that's just because I'm stupid. But other than that, I can't think of a singular thing that I would have done differently on this build. This dude did a fantastic job, and thumbs up to you, buddy. Alright.
We're gonna start
Camaro SS. Let's get in.
We're gonna have the Z01 front bumper. Those run about $1,000 for this style that comes with the canards and everything. And then we have the custom front splitter. That's about $300. SS badge about $20. Black tow hook another $20 I think. Z01 OEM hood. It's about $800. Carbon insert. That's about $1,000. Z01 fifth gen wheels. Another $1,000. Side skirts about $250. Also the custom extensions, about $300. Z01 1LE carbon wing, about $1,000. Cool aftermarket tail lights, about $300. That's just wrapped, so $3, I guess. I don't know. The brake light is going to be about $29, I think. Rear diffuser, it was about $200 on Amazon. It's bagged on airlift, that was about $4 grand plus install. These little reflector lights, about $30. Carbon wheel was about $1,000. Dirty interior, but seat covers are about $500 for front and back. That's a typical breakdown for everything done in this car. And
Okay, so coming into this, he spent a couple grand worth on cosmetic mods, a couple grand on the air ride, which props to you for the air ride, I guess, if you like air ride. I like how it looks. Looks fantastic. I mean, it is an SS, and I think a 2017 SS makes around 400, 450 horsepower, if I'm not wrong. I haven't looked at Camaros in a while, so I'm not 100% sure how much one of these would make. But he didn't list any performance mods. Take into consideration this was in what, March? He made this video in March this year, so he might have done some power mods to it. I mean, at the end of the day, it is his car. He can do what he wants with it, but I really just feel like if you're gonna buy the SS, maybe take a couple of that couple grand of that, and not spend it on the ZL1 cosmetic pieces and do some stuff under the engine bay. But like I said, his car, he can do whatever the hell he wants with it. My opinion doesn't matter. Alright, this one I thought was cool. So, we are going to listen to him explain what's going on.
Not what I think it is. Oh, is that the magnesium cover? How did you powder coat it?
So wrinkle coat doesn't require as high of heat, and it'll work actually on the magnesium covers.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You guys didn't know magnesium is flammable in certain forms, but I guess not when it's solid like this. So what do you got in here? You got like a K24, K20? What is that?
Yeah, K24A2, so it's out of a JDM car, but it has all USDM accessories.
Yeah.
And then it's running the K-Power first generation FRS swap kit, and we're actually the first ones to adapt this to work for Gen 2. It's running just about 300 on pump gas. It's not even done. We're actually dealing with some gremlins on the dyno, first shakedown. So we were getting a little bit of clutch slippage at about 300, so we kind of pulled off for now. We're gonna, after SEMA, we'll drop the motor, check the clutch. If the clutch needs to be changed, we'll do that. We estimate that we should be able to get mid 400s out of this car, just even with stock stuff right now. So it'll be fun.
So, K24 swap, turboed. Not sure if that's normal turbo or twin turbo. I can't really tell because I'm not the most experienced of people when it comes to forced induction. Kind of looks like it's twin turboed, but I could be wrong here. So, I'm just going to say turboed because I'm not 100% sure. So, turbocharged K24 swapped GR86. Saying making around 300 horsepower and the clutch is giving them issues. I think this is sick. Putting an older, really well-built Honda engine into what otherwise is a pretty slow car. I mean, making an extra 100 horsepower out of it with cars this light, 300 horsepower is more than you would think. So, great job to these guys. Alright, I gotta turn this down. That's way too loud for this, but this new Edge right here, fat tires. Fat, aggressive tires. Can see the intercooler peeking in right there. I like the color scheme of the black and white. You got the fogged out headlights. Big turbo. I think that's the turbo right there anyways. Not sure. I don't have a great look at it, but this thing's running some power. Big intercooler. Sexy ass rear end again, the smoked lights, which is fine. Do whatever you want with your car. Just make sure it's not unsafe for other drivers, obviously. Thick rear tires. Honestly, great looking car. I wish it said how much power it's making, but as far as I can see, nobody is stating how much power it makes. But yeah, good job. Alright, S13 build. Lower than I would want it. Quite a bit lower than I would want it. Turbo. She's got that going for it. Great color, great looking hood. Fantastic looking car, it's just lower than I would personally have it. I'd raise it up about another inch or two. It's just a little close to the ground for my liking. Honestly, good looking body kit on it. I really don't have many complaints with it other than it's a little lower. The wheels I could do without. I'm not too big of a fan of the deep dish wheels, but I could deal with it. I'd change out the wheels and the fitment a little bit. Other than that, I think it's great. It is an actual S13 and not a 240, so props for that. He actually has a Japanese one. I love how this hook looks. I mean, if I had an S13, which I plan on getting one at some point, it would have this exact hood on it. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate all you guys coming out, and I will see you guys next time.